April 27th, 2013. Well, today was Comcast Cares Day, and got a new shirt to add to my collection. Let's see it here. Comcast Cares. Oops. a little dirty along the way. Let's see what this says in the back. NBC Universal Comcast Day. Power and Dreams in our communities. It's one day a year that Comcast gives back to the community. I think this year with NBC Universal being in our fold now, that there's estimating of probably about 70,000 people volunteering. They usually, like in Twin Cities here, they want you to bring your family and have them participate in the event. And afterwards, they really encourage you to bring the whole family. And afterwards, they have all of the Mall of America. So everybody meets there, has lunch, and then you have a free wristband to ride any of the rides. So they really want you to bring your family and make it a day event. They did have it. I remember the first year because they have it on Saturday, and I have to take the day off to participate. I participated last year because I know it's important to be putting my face out there in Comcast. Plus, I think it's a good thing to devote some time. They do give you a chance to work a different part of the week to compensate for the day off. I didn't this last week because it was going to snow. It was supposed to be a pretty good snow that came in on Tuesday, so I kind of opted out. That I didn't really want to put myself through that. It didn't snow that much. It wasn't that big of a deal. So I should have, but I just took one of my, not one of my flex days, but took an alternative holiday and slapped it in there. Tross did go with me, and we went to the local, probably about 15 miles from here is a YMCA. It's called the Guy Robinson camp, and there's probably a total of 20 people there. There's some people that I knew from work. There was a gal that was in my focus group, that ComOps focus group that I was in for about 6 weeks. There was head of a dispatch was there, and then I was in my focus group for the 6 weeks. And then there was also one of the dispatch, not the router, but the dispatch guy, who kind of fields my calls. So when I have a problem with equipment or issue with the customer's account, he's one of them that will pick up the phone and assist me on that end when they're behind a computer. So they can help me out a lot in adjusting accounts if I need to add equipment, something to that effect. So I got to meet him finally. Usually you get to see a name. See a face with a name now, so when I talked to him, Ross there, that I got a bit of a picture in my mind and what's there. But the people from the YMCA talked about what they do. They have the camp there. There's like 9 other places in the metro area that the in the summertime, that the kids can come and spend some time away from home and participate in some activities outside, and kind of just youth oriented affair. We all know that YMCA does a lot more than that. There's also the it's YMCA, but YWCA. I've seen those pop up. So they handle both of both of young men and women. And like I said, Comcast has been doing this for, I think he said they've been doing it for about 12 years now. I've been able to participate in 3 of them. Last year we went to a church, and then some of the Boy Scouts showed up and assisted with this, volunteered their time and assisted. And we put some, kind of cleaned up the grounds, removed some old shrubbery, put a lot of the wood chips around. And what we did here at this camp was they did the same thing, put some wood chips around, updated some of the structure, outdoor playthings, and then we assembled what Charles and I did is that they had some plastic PVC, and we assembled some a little outdoor game thing. If you could picture like tic-tac-toe, that nine-point square, we assembled pipe to fit in that nine point, and it was raised probably 6 feet off the ground, and then you could play volleyball. There's a certain game that you can play that you had people sitting in every one of those 9 spots, and then they would hit the ball over to the other people. So we had to cut the pipe so they fit like 6 feet off the ground, and then the pipe went from edge to edge, corner to corner. So if you looked at it from aerial, you could see the tic-tac-toe design. But you actually stood in the circle, in each of the circle, and you could hit the ball up and over the PVC pipe into the other pockets. Very interesting game. Very, very good design. They had all the connecting points. So we assembled the cut, measured and cut for, I think there were 6 different complete setups for the YMCA. So very, very good. I do got some pictures from last year that I'll post up here on Facebook. And there was nobody that came out and actually took pictures like they did last year. The guy there took a couple of pictures. Hopefully they'll get those posted up on the Comcast site there. Facebook has a Comcast site, and they should have Comcast Cares Day area in there. You got to really search because, like I said, they're coast to coast, and we do this. So there's quite a few areas. You have to actually go into like the Twin City area and find the one, like I said, Guy Robinson YMCA camp. With that, of course, the song I had to pick was YMCA from the Village People. And you had back in songs from 1978. And the Village People was a group of guys who they dressed up in different. Let's see, there was like one dressed up like an Indian, one dressed up like a cowboy, one dressed up like had the hard hat, so he's kind of like a construction worker, and then the singer dressed up like a policeman or officer, security, something like that. And they had it very popular. This was during the disco era, and actually the song came in number 2 on the charts. I think they sold like 10 million copies, and it was number 1. That song was number 1 in the UK. So very, very popular for the time. But of course we know disco came and it went like a shooting star, and the rest is history. But I'm going to leave you with that. YMCA from the Village People, 1978, flashback. Of course, most of the stuff I played is from the 70s, so not all of it. You should remember that one, because it did play a lot on the radio. April 27th, 2013. YMCA.